Hey guys, this is Spark Plus Ultra here, and this is my part 4 on what if Deku was Agent Washington. The Blues versus Nomu. And I hope you like this video and hope you subscribe. Zuko Midoriya was getting changed in the locker until hearing two characters that might as well be Doom at the moment, he's thinking. And Church says, "Tucker, what are you doing? You tell me. This little guy here made a hole over here." And pointing at Mineta, and Mineta says, "Now we can see all the faves." And Tucker says, "Are you sure this is a good idea? Because I know I dated a Korean woman, and they don't not like that." And Mineta says, "It's not a problem." About faking in the hole, Mineta explains how the girls in the locker and leaving out Jiro, and Tucker says, "Ooh, let me see." And Mineta says, "Give me a second. You don't." And when he said that, his eye was hit by Jiro's quirk. Ooh, that's better. Church says, "Ha! That's what you get." And Caboose says, "Ah! It's Pinocchio snows." And Tucker says, "Caboose, shut up. It's not Pinocchio snows." And why would you think that? Looking at him, I thought it was wood. And Church says, "Let's get over that." And Tucker says, "Should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? I'm doing it." And he's looking at the hole, and oh wow, you got that right, Mineta. There's one beautiful girl right there. And when he said that, Jiro heard that, and she blushed a bit and accidentally hitting his groin. Ow! And Agent Wash and Church look in disappointment. Man, you guys are pigs. And Tucker says, "Worth it!" And Mineta and Tucker go to the nurse's office for how much damage they got. Caboose and all of Class 1B and A have gone into the lunch room, which Zuko and Church talk it out. Okay, Agent Washington, or Izuku, if you say that, call yourself. Why are you not telling me about this guy? And Izuku says, I thought we made a deal. Deal schmeal. I want to know. And Zuko says, why are you so infatuated with the AI? And Church sadly points his head because I lost my girlfriend. And Zuko spits out some of his food out of surprise. Like, what? You have a girlfriend? Yeah, shut up, dude. Let me explain. She's my ex. She was an bitch. But, anything else? My girlfriend was a freelancer. And Izuku, surprised, and asked a very simple question. What is her code name? Shaking his finger under surprise. And Church says, you know her. You're guy, she told me. Sixth? I was like strongest out of that. And Church says, fuck it. Her name is Agent Tex. And Zuko realized, wait, you mean Agent Texas? Tex? Yeah. Do you know her? Man, this is gonna be a lot. And Church says, so you do know her? Yes, but she was gone. We haven't found her. And when about the death, we were about, I'm the last freelancer on the team. And Church says, but why weren't you telling me? It was top secret. I was not telling you. Because there's something about you. Something that Delta knows. But I'll try to help you. And Zuko and Church became more friendly. And when they got into the USJ, Tucker noticed that they become, hey Church, what's up with you? All of a sudden. And Caboose says, yeah, you were always yelling at us and telling us to move and all that. And Tucker says, yeah, Caboose is right. Wow, I'm never going to say that again. You were always yelling at us and wanting to leave. This is the first for you. And Church says, I'll explain it later. And Agent Washington or Deku says, I'll explain it to both of you. I don't think he can handle it. And Church says, can't you just let me talk for once? Sorry. And when they got off the bus, they do a similar thing where 13 tells them that their quirks might be dangerous and might kill a person. Caboose says, oh, yeah, I think I understand. And Tucker explains it very slowly to him. Listen, Caboose. We are not supposed to kill anybody. And Caboose says, I'm sorry. Do you want mustard on your pillow? Do you need to go to sleep? And Tucker says, Caboose, I swear to God, I am not tired. If you put fucking mustard all over my pillow, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And 13 says, guys, calm down. And Church says, let them brief it out. I'm alright fucking tired with this. Deku says, alright, you three. Now, let's get to training. And Tucker says, oh, fuck berries. And Church, now realizing he is gonna help him train in Freelancer, which Church has never trained. Oh, fuck. And Caboose say, oh yay! I love playing! Deku here sees the portal when he sees, huh? Is training already happening right now? 13 and Nozawa looks at it and says, no, those are real. Deku and Church says, does that mean these are fucking real? And 13 replies saying, yes. Can you use less words? And when the doors have been shut, Tomagiri has a teleported. And Azawa takes down all the villains coming in. And Tomagiri tells the students that they are the League of Villains. and they will be captured and be handsome to ransom. Izuku replies saying, like hell not. And Toma, are you sure about that? And Izuku says, well, you just pissed off the wrong person. Puts his hand down and says, ready? You three idiots? Tucker, get down. Delta, now! EMP has been activated. Then Delta shoots the EMP. And Church says, what's EMP? Izuku, are you kidding me? And Church says, no, really? What the heck is a EMP? Tucker says, yeah, what is that? A toaster or something? Caboose says, I think it means imp. And Church says, yeah, imp. Oh yeah, now I know. Yeah, imp. And Zuko says, a imp? You guys are fucking idiots. And Zuko says, what? And Church says, hey, now that's hurtful. Come on, we're not wrong. It's a imp. Electric pulse. Yeah, whatever. Everybody get out of the door, quick, before it resets. And all of Class 1A, except Bakugo and Kirishima, are out. And Izuku says, why are you two out? Not out. Bakugo says, I am not running from these losers. And I gotta keep an eye on him. So, god damn it. And Izuku says, Delta, analyze target's weakness. And Delta analyzes the target and finds a weakness. And Zuko kicks the metal on his chest to find where he is. Gotcha. Ooh. Now you are gonna pay. And teleport all of the different places. Bakugo and Kirishima are basically the same place. But, Zuko taking him to where Aizawa is. Great. And Aizawa says, why are you here? Can you believe me? This guy teleported me. Aizawa sighs and says, then shut up and fight. And they fight and take down the villains. Different side by side. Caboose, in the Earth. Church, same place as Caboose. And Tucker, well, he's in the ice area. Jeez. And I thought I'd get a cold bearing. Bow chugga wow wow. Oh, that's tight. And Tucker looks around. So where are the guys? And looking around and sees the villains. Oh, great. And Church and Caboose are literally running from the villains. And Church says, "Caboose, over here!" Pulls him to the rock. And Caboose says, "Why are we here?" And Church says, "Shh! Oh, why are we here? Church? 'Cause we don't know how to deal with them." And Caboose says, maybe we should use the rifle you have. And Church says, "Oh, great idea, Caboose. When do we have a good shooter?" "Oh, which none?" "Correct. I can't shoot for shit." Caboose says, "Then let me try." "Go ahead, I give it to you." And Caboose grabs the rifle and says, how do I do this?" And Church says, just zoom in and fire. It's easy." "Okay." And Zuki, who tries to look around. Where are those guys? And seeing a flash, Zuka says, "Delta." "Yes?" "Agent Washington. Can you give me a range on where that flash was a moment ago?" "Okay." That flash was about 60 meters away. "What the? Great. Can you give me people who can be useful in range?" Then I'll go check. And Delta checks for other people and says, maybe use these guys with a rocket or a launcher and some automatic machine fire. That may be work. And Zuku says, "Hey, you three! Come and get me!" And those guys ready to aim and fire. I hope this works. And Delta says, it's a 50-50 chance. 50-50! And Zuko runs straight, and the villains fire at him. Great. Then, when he was running, he hears glass crack, and then the meta comes in. What the? The meta? What was that 50-50 chance? The 50-50 chance was for the meta, not you. Oh. What was mine? 35 to 60. Oh, 7. 65. Huh. That's reasonable. The prize proves vintage. Delta says, tell me about it. And the meta shoots everything. From who he shoot to all the people who were attacking him. And firing long range And Church says, "What's that?" "Oh shit." And tells Caboose, "Watch out!" Ducking on the rock. And Caboose says, "Wow, explosions." And does an explosion sound. And Church says, "That's the same guy that attacks me and Zuko. Come on, let's go." And Caboose and Church follow and go to where that shot came from. And Zawa says, "Who is this guy?" "That's the Meta, or Agent Maine." "How do you know him?" "I'm from Freelancer," and telling Zawa. "Huh? Why are freelancers here?" "To tell you the truth, I was here to take him down. But I'd rather just be out of freelance for a long time." And Zuko says, "But Meta is the only chance we got with this one." And Meta takes almost taking down every villain imaginable. It's like scores. Oof. And then he looks at Agent Washington, and Zuko says, "Oh, right, I forgot. Delta, transfer unit to Church now." "But Agent Washington, that's a bad idea." "I don't care. Take him, transfer it now." And Zuko transferred it to Church. And Church says, "Whoa! Where did this come from?" "Sorry for the intrusion, Church. I am here to keep you safe." And Church says, "What? Keep me safe? What about Agent Washington?" "That's what I said, but he transformed me. I don't need any saving. Caboose, take Delta." And taking Delta, Caboose says, "Oh, hi there, Delta. It is very nice to meet you." And Church says, "Come on. This is highly unattractive." And Caboose says, "But I would like to help Church, my friends," said Tucker. And Zuko says, "Hey, Meta, over here," waving to him. "I transferred the AI to him," pointing at the Nomo. And the Meta gives out a rough sound. and attacks the Nomu, shooting the grenade. And Shigaraki says, Nomu, take him out. And the Nomu goes through the grenade shots like it's wet tissue paper. And the Meta puts it back on his back and goes against the Nomu in hand-to-hand combat. And the Nomu and the Meta clash together, putting in strength to strength. And the Meta and Nomu punch at the same time. Meta cracked, bones fractured, but still moving. And Sawa says, how long do you think you'll handle that thing? I don't know. Possibly 5 minutes. But with his equipment, I say about a few hours, tops. And Ozawa says, do you need any help with this? And Izuku says, no. I'll deal with him soon. Zawa goes and tries to keep the students out from fighting with the other in there. And Tucker, who had lots of things to handle, surprisingly took down all the villains. Wow. Never thought I could handle that many. Guess that gives me a hard-on. Bad chicken wapa. And then hearing some clashes. Whoa! I gotta check this out. And checking out, he sees a dude in white suit with a monstrosity. Ah, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then the Meta stopped time, stopping it for about a few minutes, and uses the grenade and slashing the Nomu's neck. And the Meta has his pistol out. And then his machine stopped, and Washington says, I thought you might have tried that. And says, sorry, Agent Maine. And knocking him out. Gotta take down that Nomu. Main dot was breathing. But it wasn't. And then Church, Tucker, and Caboose came. And Suku, surprised seeing them here. Why are you here? You three. I thought I was not going to see you. And Church says, wow, don't take it personally. But I rather have you alive. And Tucker says, so, how are we going to defeat this thing? And Suku says, Caboose, go give that guy a hug. And Caboose says, oh, really? A hug? And Suku and Caboose charges at the Nomu and giving him a hug. The Nomu can't move. His strength is surprisingly strong for a weak looking guy. And then the Nomu pushes him off. And Tucker, swish, stab! Using his plasma sword to cut and stab the Nomu. And then Church says, oh, we are so fucking dead. And fires off a sniper round, shooting the arm, but does nothing of. And Suku says, go hide somewhere. And Church mildly obliged. And then the Nomu looks at Church and punches his stomach. Ah! And Tucker says, Church! And cuts his arm off. Nobody fucks around with my friends. And keeps him busy. And Church says, oh, that fucking hurts. And Suku says, are you Church? And then Church died, but his body appeared out of nowhere. His body comes out. What the? You're an AI. And Church says, what? No, dude, I'm a fucking ghost. You're an AI. You agreed to Delta. And I'm taking a guess. Have you had Omega? And Church says, yeah, I didn't have any effect on Omega. And Suku realized that Delta was implying Church, the Alpha AI. Get in my helmet, now. What? Why the hell would I do it? And Suku, Church, goes into his helmet and says, wow, dude, you need to move some space. I had barely fit in here. And can you calculate anything? Calculate? What the fuck should I do? And Caboose says, so, do we have to deal with this ourselves? And Izuku says, Church, can you give me any weak points? I guess take it on the head? Right. And tells Tucker to get him down. Tucker says, okay, with your death wish. And slicing his leg. And Izuku runs at subatomic speed and dodges the air blast and says, goodbye, pal, and shoots a shotgun through his head. And taking the Nomu has been defeated. And Shigaraki says, no, you three have killed my Nomu. I'll give you something to mesmerize. And scratching his neck, nearly bleeding it. And Tomagiri says, you need to go, Shigaraki. Fine. Leaving, and the two were tired. All four of them were tired. Man. I never thought this was giving a hard time. Pouch bum bum. Caboose, what did I say about that? Sorry. I think we need to take it easy, right? And Church says, so, anything else you can tell me in your mind? This is going to be a long story. I hope you liked this video and hope you've subscribed. See you next time. Plus Ultra.